Good morning. My name is Kimberly Ross, and I'm an executive district manager and independent consultant with Arbonne International. And I just want to take a few minutes today to introduce you to this brand, tell you a little bit about my story, a little bit about the products, and just give you an overall introduction as to this amazing company. So I was introduced to Arbonne about 4 years ago through some family friends who both had Arbonne businesses, and I began to use the products. But at that time, I was completely closed off to the business opportunity, had no desire. I was finishing up a bachelor's degree. I had 2 children and was looking into PhD programs. So fast forward just a little bit of time, I loved the Arbonne products. And I was pregnant with my third, and I was a full-time PhD student studying cognitive psychology at Georgia State University. So this was just a couple of years ago. And I was seeking out some vegan protein, and so I had asked my now sponsor and her daughter about Arbonne's nutrition. And again, they had asked me to just kind of sit down and take a look at a presentation very similar to this. And so timing is everything in our lives. And I said yes. And after listening to them share what Arbonne was truly about, I realized that this was something I was looking for and didn't even know it. So I jumped into my Arbonne business and not really knowing what I was doing, but loving the products. And I just trusted that this was something that was going to help change my family's life, and it has. So unfortunately, about 6 weeks into my business, there was a pretty serious accident here at my home, and my husband was burnt on 20% of his body. And this resulted in him being home for 2 months with no income. And so this is what we call a moment of impact in our lives. And, I was 30 weeks pregnant, just started this business, full-time PhD student. He had no health insurance. Sorry, my cat is trying to be in our little video. This is Benny. Real life. So anyway, I, was pretty much at that point just staying home with him and taking care of him. And then I had my son, and through all of this, what we realized is that the biggest thing that we want in our family is to be free. We want to be financially free so that we can be time free. And so while my PhD is a fantastic goal, I'm a scientist at heart. I'll always be a scientist. My children are only small once, and I really want to be present, and I want to be healthy for them inside and out. And so I rededicated myself to truly learning about network marketing and how to create the freedom that Arbonne allows. And in about 6 weeks' time, I was able to replace enough income to take a leave of absence from school. So that's just a little bit about myself. Lots of people do this for lots of different reasons, and you may not be interested in the business at all, and that's perfectly okay. It might be for somebody you know. So I just hope that you come into this presentation with an open heart and an open mind as to what Arbonne could be for you and your family. So just a couple of questions that were asked of me. What if you had an extra $1,000 of income in your stream of income every month? What would that do for you and your family? What if it was more than that? What if it was $5,000 or $10,000 a month extra? What kind of choices could you and your family make? What if you could be your own boss? So what if you could create a residual, time leverageable income on a part-time basis where you were able to schedule your own hours? That's what Arbonne allows you to create. And what if you could help change others, like help them change their lives, help them change their health? It's an extremely fulfilling and amazing feeling to be able to help other people. And so the last question I just want to ask you is, if you keep doing exactly what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years? If you change nothing, where will you be, right? Exactly where you are. And I mean financially, emotionally, physically, your stress levels, like everything. And for me, I knew exactly where I was going to be in 5 years, which would be working to the bone as a cognitive psychologist in a university somewhere in Atlanta, and driving many hours per day to get there and back, and being extremely stressed out. So for me, that's just something that I have come to realize after being in graduate school and kind of being in the environment that I thought I wanted to be in. Everyone has a different path and everyone's reality is different. So it's just something to think about. And, it may or may not resonate with you. In terms of Arbonne, the company, we've been around since 1980. We have a Swiss heritage. Our founder, Petter Morik, came over from Norway, bringing the Swiss heritage of skincare. We are held to European standards, which essentially means that the some 1,500 to 1,800 chemicals and additives that are banned over in Europe, depending on what country you're in, we are held to those standards. So unfortunately, of those chemicals, there's about 10 that are banned here in America. So again, very high standards, very good research and development, proprietary formulations. And so far, we are a global business. We're in about 7 countries. So the US, Canada, Australia, Poland, New Zealand, UK, and Taiwan. But we're expanding into Germany as we speak. So we have a soft launch soon, and we'll be in Germany in 2018 fully in Germany. And we're expanding. So what that means is we're ground floor. So if you wanted to create an Arbonne business, you could have a global business from your cell phone. And, a lot of people are like, well, I don't know anyone in those countries, so it doesn't really matter to me. But the reality is you probably know someone who knows someone in one of those countries, and you can build this globally, and we're only going to expand more. We're only going to go into more countries and have that huge opportunity for growth. So let's just talk about the products. So the products, the advantage is that we are pure, safe, and beneficial. So we are botanically based, which means we blend botanicals with science to create formulations that are safe and they do what they say they're going to do. We have no mineral oil. We are pH correct and hypoallergenic. We are dermatologist tested, right? So not just recommended where there is an exchange of money. When something is tested, that means that there has been a scientific process that has gone through. And that's a huge difference I think people kind of get blinded by when you're looking at advertisements to the TV and things like that. When something is recommended, it just means that there's an exchange of money. When something has been tested, that means that there has been a process that the products have been put in place. It's just something to be, aware of in anything that you are using. We are free of gluten and GMOs. We are vegan certified. So that means that we have no animal products and no animal byproducts. Byproducts come from rendering plants. It's where the leftover parts of animals from kill shelters, like cats and dogs, the offal from slaughterhouses, university lab rats that have been tested on with God knows what. They go to a rendering plant, they boil down those animals, and the fat rises to the top. And that fat is what is the filler in 95% of American skincare, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, toothpaste. The list goes on and on. Something like 95% of your health and wellness products contain some sort of animal fat. So we have been vegan from day one. This is not something that we just, jumped on the latest bandwagon. And we have no artificial sugars, no artificial dyes or fragrances. We're free of parabens, right? All of these things that are aging us, that are cancer causing, we have none of that stuff. So we really pride ourselves about what's not in our ingredients and not necessarily what's in our ingredients, right? So what do we have? We have everything from nutrition. We have a fantastic line of nutritional products. The 30 Days to Healthy Living, I can go on and on about. If you want more information on that, ask whoever invited you for a call on that, or they can chat with you. Things like vegan protein. Our protein comes from peas, cranberries, and brown rice. Our fizz is one of our top sellers. It replaces things like coffee and soda, which are highly acidic, and it helps to alkaline your body. We have detox and spa, so an entire line meant for relaxation. It uses essential oils. We have skincare. So our anti-aging RE9 is what that line is called. It uses sustainable orange stem cells and sea buckthorn and lots of other great stuff. It's clinically proven, and it is our #1 seller. It is definitely results driven. If you use it for 3 or 4 days, you will start seeing results on your skin. And you can usually get a sample of that or a full-size kit to try for about a week. We have an anti-acne line, a sensitive skin line, a men's line, any kind of skincare you might need, we have it. We have bath and body, so soaps and lotions. We have a whole line of cosmetics. We have hair care, shampoo, conditioner, mousse and hairspray. We even have toothpaste and deodorant. So we have something for everyone. And every single one of our products are held to that extremely high standard. And everything is pure, safe, and beneficial, which means it has some sort of benefit for you. Even our eye primer has a botanical in it that helps to lift your eyelids. I mean, everything has something for your body that's good. So if you're interested in learning about any of the specific product lines, just ask the person who invited you to this video, and you can, take a look at anything specific. In terms of what our business is, we are a network marketing company, and so all that means is we're cutting out the middleman. In traditional business, when you go to Target to buy a product, you are paying for a process, the manufacturing and the wholesaler, the advertising, a multi-billion-dollar industry in advertising alone. And in network marketing, you're just cutting out all that middle process. So the products go straight from the manufacturer to the consumer via the independent consultant. So it's essentially word-of-mouth advertising, which we do every day anyway. If someone sees my hair and they're like, oh, it's cute, where did you get that done, right? I tell them that's network marketing. You just don't get paid on it. So all the money that is freed up for, from advertising and things like that goes back to two things. It goes back to the research and the development so that we have the best products, and to paying independent consultants a very good amount of money to just be brand ambassadors, essentially, because you truly see and feel the Arbonne difference. So that's really what we do. We just stop buying products from the shelf and paying that overhead, and we redirect our own spending to our own stores, which has multiple benefits. It has health benefits. You are going to see and feel those differences, but it also has monetary benefits. By purchasing from your own store, you're turning an expense into an income. All of those things are tax deductible, right? It's really a truly brilliant business model. It is the model of the future. Network marketing is bigger than the NFL. It's bigger than the music industry. It's bigger than the movie industry, multi-billion-dollar industry that is not going anywhere. And so we just teach and share other people to do the same thing. We share the business opportunity, we share this products, and we see where it might fit in for you. And in terms of why Arbonne and not another network marketing company, it's really based off four things. Consumable products, right? We use our products, we put it in our hair, we wash it down the drain, and you need to reorder it, sometimes on a 30 or 60-day schedule, right? I mean, that's a brilliant thing. You're not just purchasing something one time and not using it again. These are products that I will use for the rest of my life. I will wash my face, I will clean my teeth, I will put on my makeup every single day for the rest of my life. Marketplace demand. So health and wellness is huge. It's not going anywhere, and we're finally catching up to other countries. And it's really, really important that we teach people why parabens are bad, why mineral oil is bad, why we should not be, ingesting artificial sugars and dyes and things like that. So the timing and trends, that's really what that's about. In terms of the ability to leverage your time, that is what's brilliant. And that is what hooked me on joining this business and understanding how it could change my family's life. So when you start an Arbonne business, you own your own essentially online franchise, and you're a business of one person. And so you get paid on the amount of hours that you teach and share Arbonne. So let's say that's 10 hours a week, right? You're going to get paid with 10 hours worth of effort. However, when you build a team and you build preferred clients, you introduce them to Arbonne, you learn to leverage your time. So if you have a team of 10 consultants and you teach and train them to do exactly what you're doing, you're now getting paid for 100 hours worth of effort every week, right? I mean, that's the true brilliance of what network marketing can do for you and your family. And everybody starts at the same place, and everyone has the same exact opportunity to go to the top. A lot of the times people think of network marketing as this pyramid, but actually that is what traditional business is. You have the CEO and the managers, and then you have all the workers down below, and they can work and work and work. Let's say Walmart, right? And they have all these little workers, but how many of them are going to have the ability to get to that top position, which is CEO? Not many. And so in network marketing, it's kind of like a happy pyramid. Everyone starts at the bottom. Everyone starts at the exact same place. No one starts off as a CEO, right? But everyone has the same products, the same business opportunity, and you all have the same ability to get to that top. So it's really just a brilliant way to do business, and it can be whatever you want it to be. So there's 4 levels of management. The first is a district manager. You can make anywhere between $200 and $1,200 a month. There's a $200 cash bonus every month that you can earn. That's every single month. So that's $2,400 a year just in bonuses. That might not seem like a lot of money for some people, but $1,200 could be a mortgage payment. It could really relieve some stresses in your life. Area manager is the second level, and that's where you're making anywhere between $1,300 to $4,500. Big differences in pay because everyone's business looks different. The size is different. As you grow it, you're going to be making more. And there you have the ability to have $400 in a cash bonus every single month. So let's look at that times, 12 months, right? Are you getting that kind of bonus where you're currently working? And you have the ability to create that cash bonus every single month if you need to. What I love about the area manager position in Arbonne is that this is where your business is willable. So God forbid something happened to you tomorrow, you would be able to will your income, your residual time leverageable income, to your family. And for me, that was a really huge thing. After everything that my husband and I have gone through this year, we realized that we need a plan B. We need to put things in place that keep us and our children safe. And that's what you're creating with Arbonne. You're creating essentially a legacy, a business that you own and that you can pass down for generations. At the regional vice president level, you're making between $5,000 and $10,000 a month. Your cash bonus is $600 every month. And that is where you earn the brand new white Mercedes. So you get $800 every month put into your check to drive a white Mercedes. It is yours. You own it or lease it. And it's a huge perk to have that car. You put an Arbonne symbol on the back. And it takes about 1 to 3 years to get there. So again, right, if you change nothing, where will you be in 5 years? That's where this question really comes into play. Because at the national vice president level, which is that very top level, it takes about 3 to 5 years to get there. And there you're making anywhere between $20,000 plus a month. There is no income gap. There's There's no cap in Arbonne. So that means those people who have been in this business since 1980 are making way, way, way above $20,000 a month. That's the average though. So that's hugely life-changing. And you get the $600 cash bonus, and here you're getting $1,000 a month in your paycheck for that brand new white Mercedes. So that's just a little bit of an overview. The products are absolutely amazing. They do what they say they're going to do. The 30 Days to Healthy Living, the RE9, those products are something that you will not regret trying. There is a 45-day money-back guarantee, so you can literally try these products for 30, 35 days and then say, okay, yes, they worked, or no, they didn't. And I guarantee you won't be returning Arbonne. It's just amazing to see all of the results that unfold. So there's lots of ways for you to be involved in Arbonne. If you want to build a business, you can do so by signing on for $79. That gives you 35 to 50% off all the products, unlimited income opportunity, free jewelry you can earn, and trips, and so much personal growth and development. The culture of Arbonne is what changes people. If that's not for you, you can sign up as a preferred client. That costs just $29 for the whole year. there you get 20 to 40% off and lots of benefits like free shipping and free products and all those types of perks. You can also host, so whoever invited you to watch this, you could host for them, and that will give you lots of benefits like a free product and free shipping and up to 75% plus off products. So I just want to say thank you for listening to this presentation today, and if there's anything that you have questions about, just ask the person who invited you on, because we would love to share more with you. So thank you.